Finally get paid for the get down. You can't tell me now about time. Do you know how many lines I done hit down?
So good morning. The reason why this video started so interestingly, a reason why Kat is on this video as my professional chauffeur.
The driver.
We're actually on the East Coast in Halifax. First time either of us have been out in the East Coast, so it's actually great timing. And we're actually heading to check out the Lincoln Nautilus, which is on this golf course. And we're partnering up with Lincoln to do a bit of a multi-day drive around the East Coast of Canada. Super cool. And there's the car down there, actually. This is a great little view for this car here. Kat, initial impressions?
Lovely.
It's not an ASMR anymore. So check out our accommodations. I'm thinking we have this whole house to ourselves. Lucky number 12. We'll unload and get into the room. Okay, luggage inside. So this is that new little carry-on that I was talking about. This is from AirSF. I'll get to this in a sec. I have to kind of show you guys a little tour of this cute place. So washroom and the bedroom. Kat's getting into the welcome package here. So another rug to add to the collection. Rug throw. That's what we're driving. Thank you, Lincoln. And ooh, good little goodie bag. Okay. So settled as best as we could. So like I mentioned, this is the AirSF carry-on. So it's like midway through May. I've traveled close to 100,000 miles already. We're not even halfway through the year. I'd say like an expert at traveling. I am team carry-on only, except for when I travel with Kat, then we kind of split like the larger check-in bags so we can share space. I'd like to bug her that most of the stuff she puts in is hers. Truthfully, I packed some extra tech gear, to be very honest, like this sweet little tripod, which I'll connect to the car in a second. So this little carry-on though, it's pretty dope. So it's their new carry-on line. It's called Safety Orange. It's a bit more on the red side, to be honest. Like I wish this and my DB Journey kind of had a child, and that would be like the perfect color orange. Like, you know, my bracelet, this is a good color orange. Nike, you do your oranges really well. This, think of like a safety pylon, I guess that's where the Safety Orange comes in. In the end, plastic for luggage is better in my opinion. It takes a lot of abuse. You throw this thing around, it'll pick up scratches, it'll pick up dents. Don't spend, you know, $1,500, $2,000 on, you know, a metal piece like a Rimowa if you know that it's gonna get all dinged up. This is actually the first little carry-on with this little flick switch here that actually locks the wheels in place. So really nice if you know, you don't want your luggage to roll away on you. The inside is actually the area where they've put a bit more detail into. I like the little dividers for things like clothes. It's just over 300 bucks. So if you're a fan of the AirSF like line, which I've always been, I'm actually using one of their backpacks right now. I think it makes like perfect sense. Sweet little addition to their overall bag lineup. So next off, I've actually brought these two items to test out. Dad, if you're watching this, this is a little sneak peek at your Father's Day gift. I've actually partnered up with Best Buy where you can grab both of these items. So my dad is like an Android guy. He's got like a base S24, not the Plus, not the Ultra, just, you know, good old S24. He calls, he texts. We do a lot of biking together. He also bikes a lot on his own. For an older guy, he has requested that he can track his calories, all his mileage, with a smartwatch. And since he's in the Android space, I thought this would be like the perfect combo for him. So this is the Samsung Galaxy Watch 6 Classic. This should literally be an instant plug and play for him. And I really like the Watch 6 Classic because it has this rotational bezel, which I think he'll find a lot easier to use. You don't really have to navigate swiping through. You've got something tactile to go through each of the different screens. Same thing with the Samsung Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. Once again, an easy pair to any Samsung device. It's pretty much like plug and play, so he can put these in when he's biking, jam out to his favorite music. Dad, I don't know what music you like to listen to. Best Buy actually has a Father's Day promo going on right now on the Galaxy Watch 6 Classic and on the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. So if you're also in the market for this Father's Day, they're into some like fitness tech, some smart tech, they're getting into the space. I think this is a great pairing and a great little combo. Next in my tech bag, if you do any sort of car content, you really need a suction cup to, say, mount your camera. I just use this one. I just grabbed it off of Amazon. I hope to use both my camera, which I'm recording on. It's the Sony, as well as this Insta360 X4. So it's their new action camera. You can see that I actually have the sticker still on, so I can start peeling those off. And I actually have this really long selfie stick that I plan to mount somewhere onto the Lincoln Nautilus. And the reason why I brought the large luggage is because I packed this guy. This is the triple suction cup car mount, so I'm gonna try to make a little rig like this. I'll share some of the footage that I end up getting. Hopefully it comes out well, and honestly, like I said, this is the main reason why we took the big check-in, just so I can carry more tech. I try to go team carry-on only. Had another cancel flight today. Like, if you know anything about me, I'm like cursed with like Air Canada. Thankfully, we only had to wait an hour. We are going to get ready as we have dinner. Kat, what are you up to?
I'm watching TikTok.
Watching TikTok. After the dinner, we've got a big driving day tomorrow, so we'll catch you in the car and I'll show you a lot of the features. Transition. Good morning, day 2. Everyone, Kat is just out of frame since we were struggling to fit this onto the Nautilus. We actually switched and we are now in a hybrid variant. It's white. I think Kat likes that better. It also has no front plate. Like, I was being a bit of a stickler. Looks better for photos and stuff. So we are on a drive right now to get to PEI, Prince Edward Island. Also have never been there. It's a place that, you know, a lot of people talk highly about, but most of the hype, I think, goes towards the West Coast. If you're like in Vancouver, in BC, even in Calgary, like central Canada has all the cool mountains. The East Coast doesn't get enough love. And like I said, both of our first times being out on this side of the country, and opinions so far?
It's beautiful. Great weather. Better than Toronto.
Somehow better weather than Toronto. We don't have too many clouds. It's not raining. Slightly overcast today, which means it's better for filming. But to talk about the Nautilus. So what I actually really love, the styling, they've classified this as like a premium mid-size like SUV. I really like that they haven't tried to go for 3 rows, like 7 seats. It's comfortable in the back. Obviously Link being in the back, or would be in the back with us, have all my camera gear nice and tucked away. We're gonna be heading to the Confederate Bridge, which I think is the longest in the world crossing.
It's 12.9 kilometers long.
What's that in miles for our friends down south?
8 miles.
8 miles, okay.
I did the math.
So longest bridge in the world crossing ice-covered water. That's when I'm hoping to get the Insta360 mounted and hopefully get some really cool shots. But really around the styling of this car, it's obviously very premium looking, some great wheels on it. They've got these interesting door handles that kind of flow with the entire car. You can actually kind of see them from the like side view mirror. It's like a personal touch, I think. On the inside, I think this is really, you know, being all tech savvy. We've got a 48-inch screen that spans the entire width of the cabin. And the overall dash is kind of lowered, so you can see the screen at eye level, which makes it a lot more convenient than having, you know, a dash around like this area here. The screen in the middle, it's weird. So they have like this really modern dash up front, 48 inches, but then the screen in the center console looks like it's from like a different tech era. They should kind of match, once again, just being a bit techy there. They have something called digital scent. It's not a digital scent, it's in fact like a real scent that you can get some nice scents flowing in the cabin, and you can kind of swap those out. But overall, like the ride quality, it's yeah, pretty comfy. It's on air suspension. It's great for cruising around, you know, in a place like this. It just makes it comfortable. It's not harsh. It's a luxury premium SUV. We're about to head to a really nice lunch. We're gonna get some ice cream, which is apparently famous, and then explore PEI, which, yeah, it's crazy that it took us both so long to get here to explore our home country. Okay. We just finished this pretty incredible lunch at, you remember where it was?
The Inn of Bay Fortune.
The Chef Michael
Smith.
Chef Michael Smith, incredible spread, oysters. The seafood out on the East Coast is being good. Crushed around like what, 20 plus?
20 to 30 oysters.
We're just slurping them back. And then now we stopped off at Cow's Creamery, apparently Canada's best ice cream. Picked up this sweet little Sherpa. It says little cows on it, nice and cozy.
And, most important,
we got Link, a little toy, a little plushie. He will destroy this in about 2 seconds. Cat favorite features of the Nautilus.
ooh,
No pressure.
the massaging chair.
I forgot to mention that. Yeah, these seats have massaging chairs. It's a bit of a far drive.
So good.
Like we've been in the car now for what, 2-3 hours. Honestly, this big screen, so 48 inches across, I've never seen like a screen like that, and I've driven a lot of cars in my day. Yeah, the tech inside has been pretty cool. Styling, I like the front. I like the fact that we have no front license plate. I wish Ontario could also follow suit. Carry-on luggage, air, fit perfectly in the back. Best carry-on luggage suitcase for the price. You can get it in different color options. Safety orange. It's not really true orange. Bets on if our flights will get delayed or canceled tomorrow. Those are high. We'll let you know. End of vlog. Solid trip. East Coast of Canada.
Great food.
In the books.
Come visit.